Howdy everybody, and welcome back to episode 38 of my Rags to Riches series. Today I'm going to show you a more advanced way of how to do the Cayo Perico Elite challenge. Now this is a sub 10-minute time. This took me about 9 minutes and 45 seconds, so it is really fast paced, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I'm not going to show you all the preps, but there is one thing that I kind of want to show you. It's in the heist intel, and it's very important to doing this heist. When you're doing collecting the intel, if you guys are new to this channel, I will be promoting this video on TikTok, so I might get some new viewers. If you guys are new to this series, remember, if you're doing the Cayo Perico heist and scoping out the island, you want to use the motorcycle. And the easiest way to get in is you can use that mound of dirt just left to the gate to just launch yourself over. It is a little risky though, and it may take you may mess it up a few times, but just keep at it. But anyways, when you get in the compound, you want to follow the road up towards the cell tower, but instead of going to the cell tower, I'm just going to make my way over to the west dock. And over there, that's where we're actually going to approach the island from. When you get to the west dock, head over to the far kind of left side where the shed is and check out the targets here. Now if you have desirable targets, good, go with it. Go to the cell tower, get your primary target, and then you can fly away. If you aren't happy with your secondary targets, you can keep looking around the different secondary locations, but since mine were 2 tables of coke, I just stopped looking there. Now when you start up the heist, you want to choose the submarine as your approach vehicle. You can choose anything you want as the compound entry point, of course, and then anything is your exit point because we're just going to swim away. Just make sure your time is day and you have suppressors on your gun. That's mainly the only thing. Now when the heist starts, you're going to be in the water approaching the west dock, and you want to swim to the right side of this island right here. This is going to be a little bit of a faster way and a little bit deeper water than if you were to go around the left side of the island. And since the water's deeper, you can swim a little bit faster than if you're swimming on the surface. And you want to when you approach the island, you want to approach where that outlet is, where the boats come out from the west dock. You want to approach kind of the end of it. Anywhere else along the shore, it might be a little too steep for your character to climb out of the water. When you get on the land, you want to instantly grab your gun, and as you approach the shed that you scoped out, or the 2 tables of coke I scoped out for my secondary targets, there's always going to be that guard there, and there's always going to be a camera there. Make sure you take those out, otherwise they could spot you. Then when you get to here, you just want to use that cutting torch. Don't use demolition charges, always use the cutting torch, because if you're detected, of course, the elite challenge is going to be obstructed. After you get the tables of coke, this is where things are going to get a little dicey. You want to make sure you watch that guard on the right. His rotation may be random for you, but for me, he was watching me as I was coming out, so I needed to make sure I took him out because I'm going to steal this Jeep right here. And it's really important that you take this Jeep instead of running on foot, because we're going to do some off-roading, and it's kind of a long drive straight to the compound. We're not going to stop. As you drive up this road, watch out. The guards are going to start to spawn, but don't panic. We're going to pull quick left right here, just out of their range of view, and we're going to drive up the mountain, skipping basically the entire road and just going straight to the compound. Now there's always going to be a guard and a camera outside this compound, and sometimes a patrol vehicle. If the patrol vehicle is coming by, just wait till he's out of sight, but you generally want to be close enough to where you can auto-lock onto the guard, take him out, and the camera. It doesn't really matter which order you take either of those out in. Then you want to take out the 2 gate guards. Pretty easy stuff. Then you want to hop in their Jeep, and then you can start driving towards the ocean, kind of like down this driveway. Now one mistake I did make that you guys should be cautioned about is there's usually a patrol vehicle patrolling, and it actually spotted me. I thought I was going to be fast enough to be out of his view, but I wasn't. So make sure you take him out quickly if he spots you. So after you take him out, if you need to, continue driving down the driveway. You can usually take out these guards. They walk generally pretty straight and they stand pretty still, so you should be able to get headshots with the pistol. If you can't, don't risk it. I've done this so many times, I've kind of gotten used to it. So if you need to, just get out of the car, take some headshots with the machine gun. At this point, your time could be around 3 30 to 4 minutes, so don't worry. Once you're in the compound, you can just take out that one guard on the right, then continue running through the courtyard. Make sure you take out this camera right here. Cameras kind of have weird spotting angles, so they may spot you even though you're not in their line of view. Then we're going to run straight through the courtyard, just kind of like how we hit every other heist. Like when you come through the drainage tunnel, we're just going to run that exact same path, and it's going to look very similar from here on out. We're just going to take out those 3 guards, get that key card, open the safe, then get the primary target, and we're going to escape by swimming. If you're already familiar with that, you already know what I'm going to be doing. But if you're not, stick around, watch. I'm always happy to re-explain stuff. So, anyways, this is the safe. If you haven't done the Cayo Perico heist a million times by now, that's where the safe is. And I actually had a pretty good record on the fingerprint cloner. I wanted to show you guys. Look at that. I got 40 seconds just to do all 3 of those. And no, this is actually not on hard mode. I'm well aware of that. If you guys want to see me do this heist on hard mode, elite challenge, whatever, let me know. I'm more than happy. But after you get the primary target, when you're leaving, you want to watch those gate guards and you want to watch the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut has some weird rotations, and the gate guards have some pretty strange lines of vision. You can actually just run around them if you stay outline their cones of vision. If you just stay outside their lines of vision, whatever I'm trying to say, you can just run around them and leave like that without actually having to kill them, and it saves a little bit of time. Once you're outside the gate, you can just take out that one guard on the bike, steal his bike, then you can just take that bike and you can just run into the water. Now, ironically, go figure, this is actually where I got closest to dying, was hitting a bush. Dude, the bushes on Cayo Perico are the worst, I'm telling you. Then, in a panic, I saw that patrol vehicle coming, so I slammed on the gas, trying to make sure I was getting around him and getting a good time. I landed on this, little dock right here, kind of like, I don't even know what this is, like a little hangover. And I just, jumped off it, thinking my character would kind of commando roll, but no, he just splatted his face on there, and I got literally, a hair away from dying. But since we approached the island with our submarine, we have the scuba gear, so you can swim pretty fast, and you should be able to load into the cutscene pretty quickly. Just make sure you swim as far away, always away from the island. And so here's the proof that this method works pretty well. I always like to include this part of the heist so that you guys know that I'm legit. I'm not just fooling you guys around. I'm not wasting your time. So I got a pretty good cut, a 9:45 time, which is my fastest so far. I know there are faster methods if you use the paintings in the office, but they don't pay out as much as the Coke tables. And honestly, it's pretty good. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I loved making this video today. It was really fun. So thanks for watching my 38th episode of my Rags to Riches series. If you have any questions about this method, please ask in the comments section. If you want to suggest anything, let me know in the comments section. I love interacting with you guys. Thank you so much, and take it easy, guys.